TGIF, yo, it's about that time to break for the rhythm and the rhyme. Hope you're having a great day so far. The weekend is upon us, and I have good news about the weekend, weather-wise. I have bad news about the weekend, weather-wise, which we'll get all those details momentarily. For those of you that checked my timeline, I asked this Mother's Day weekend for your favorite mom-ism. I did manage to look through some of them so far, and they're always very humorous, and a lot of moms say a lot of the same things. My mother's watching right now, and she's probably whispering, "Because I said so." I heard that a lot. Tina, are you seriously from Ireland, Tina? You're checking in from Ireland? Swissville, Monongahela, certainly normal. Ireland, not so normal. Again, heading into a weekend. Lots going on this weekend, as you would expect for Mother's Day weekend. Just Mother's Day itself brings a lot of activity, but there's some other stuff going on this weekend as well. The usual youth sports, soccer, softball, baseball, maybe even still some lacrosse this weekend. Tomorrow is the 3rd annual Millvale Music Festival. So a lot of good music going to be going on tomorrow in Millvale throughout the day. The weather will cooperate. And Sunday, of course, Mother's Day, and it's the annual Race for the Cure out at Shenley Park. They're expecting about 18,000 people, I read today, that's phenomenal. But unfortunately, the weather's probably not going to cooperate with the walkers and runners for the Race for the Cure on Sunday, but I'm certain it won't dampen everyone's spirits. There's always a very spirited crowd out for the Race for the Cure on Mother's Day. And we'll get to the details, but that's just a little bit of a preview for the weekend. You kind of figured out by now which of the 2 weekend days is going to be better than the other. Very quickly, we check out PittsburghWeatherNow.com, your fun fact of the day. I talk about what is a funnel cloud. There's a difference between a funnel cloud and a tornado, and it's an important one. So check out the fun fact of the day right on the homepage. And also we have our landscaping tip of the week from Stockman Landscaping. Talks about hedge trimming. So out PittsburghWeatherNow.com for all of that information. Your allergy report for today. Trees are still in a high range. Grasses are still in a moderate range, and weeds and molds are still in a low range. Although I think trees are probably more moderate today than they are high, just given the fact that it rained. It knocked some of the airborne allergens out of the air, so maybe just air quality a little better today than it has been the past couple of days across the area. Let's get to our birthdays today. If you know somebody that was born today, or you are somebody that was born today, you share a birthday with Fred Astaire. Rest in peace. Former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum celebrating his birthday today. A couple of iconic sports broadcasters, Chris Berman, most notably of ESPN, and the late Pat Summerall celebrated his birthday today. And also, rest in peace, the lead singer of the Sex Pistols, Sid Vicious, celebrated his birthday today, as well as one of my favorite entertainers to see in Las Vegas. If you're going out there, be sure to check out Matt Franco. He was a winner of America's Got Talent. His birthday is today. And finally, today is Paul David Hewson's birthday. You're saying, Jeff, who in the hell is Paul David Hewson? You probably know him by his entertainment name, Bono, lead singer of U2. His birthday's today. All right, It's National Child Care Provider Appreciation Day. It is National Shrimp Day. It's National Military Spouse Appreciation Day. And certainly military spouses probably go unappreciated, so shout out to them. And it's also National Clean Up Your Room Day today. Over the weekend, we'll celebrate National Miniature Golf Day tomorrow. And also tomorrow, we'll celebrate National Eat What You Want Day. I do that every day. And as I mentioned, some of the things going on this weekend, the Millvale Music Festival's tomorrow, and the Race for the Cure is coming up on Sunday. All right, let us get to the weather information. It's really highly variable across the area at this hour, just in terms of temperature. At last reading, these were some of the temperature variations across the area. As you get further north, it is much cooler than it is further south. Newcastle's at 56 right now. Meantime, it is 68 in Pittsburgh and 70 in Washington, so you can see the leading edge of cooler air beginning to nose its way in, specifically now to northwestern Pennsylvania. That will continue to spread down across the area the rest of this afternoon and this evening. And a shout out to Chick-fil-A in Robinson, the exclusive sponsor of Whiteboard Weather. Baden in the house. Thanks for checking in. All right, here's the way the surface map looks right now. You will notice the front is now off to our east. It is across the eastern part of the state, or will be really soon. The wind is now shifting more out of the north and west, and here comes high pressure. That will be the dominant weather feature early in the weekend. Good, as I said, good for us. There's good and bad. This is the good. This is your Saturday. High pressure right near the thumb of Michigan. That moves down across the area. Look for at least partly sunny skies tomorrow. A little cooler. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s, but a dry day during the daytime period tomorrow. Now, tomorrow night, this boundary that sinks down to the south is going to pivot and start to work its way or wobble back to the north. Therein lie the problems for the second half of the weekend. We'll move ahead to Saturday evening. You can see the front jogs a little further north, getting a little push from low pressure, and high pressure also starts to move out. That'll give us what's called overrunning moisture, a surge of moisture that runs up and over the actual front. That may lead to some light rain showers arriving here. Wouldn't think it's going to be until late tomorrow evening, so I think your Saturday, your daytime is certainly dry, and probably the first half of the night. And then Sunday, things have accelerated. This is Sunday morning. It looked a day or two ago that it was going to be dry in the morning. Unfortunately, that does not appear to be the case. So if you're going for the Race for the Cure, take along the rain gear. You can see moisture begins to overrun pretty consistently and widespread into the Ohio Valley as low pressure approaches. And that should keep a decent feed of moisture coming in across the area on Sunday. So I would look for occasional rain showers. This is the setup on another sort of projection here. And you can see low pressure, low pressure, low pressure, kind of the Bermuda Triangle of low pressure, and there goes high pressure. This is not a good setup for us on Sunday and into the early part of Monday. We'll move ahead to Monday morning, and you will see this is 7 a.m. on Monday. That low kind of consolidates right near Lake Erie and begins to shift north. I think we'll start off Monday with rain showers, and then in the afternoon, I think we'll see some slight improvement as the low does open up and start to move out. Still could be a couple of showers, but they'll be very hit and miss in the coverage. And eventually we will get high pressure moving in here, I think the middle part of next week. But unfortunately, I think Sunday and at least a part of Monday, we will be seeing some rain showers. Very quickly, before we get to the whiteboard, I want to show you the current radar. Many areas seeing the rain moving out, the exceptions being parts of Fayette County. Rain showers now shifting south of Uniontown, headed toward the Farmington area. Also Westmoreland County, everything's starting to shift out near Latrobe and Ligonier. Probably not going to last much longer than another 30 to 45 minutes. And further north, showers now shifting through parts of Armstrong, Indiana County. They should be out of the picture altogether within the next hour or two as well. So areas east still seeing a shower lingering around, but probably not much past 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And then the rest of tonight and the daytime period tomorrow will be dry. All right, here we go. Here's your whiteboard. Not necessarily a momism, but I think moms would agree to never doubt your instinct. So there you go. Chick-fil-A in Robinson, the exclusive sponsor of Whiteboard Weather. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Sunset tonight at 8:24. The moon phase is still waxing crescent. In terms of rainfall total on Sunday, enough to dampen things up for sure. A soggy Mother's Day for us, about a half of an inch of rain. Last year on Mother's Day, it was 75 with a few showers. It didn't rain all day, but there were a couple showers in the area. This year on Mother's Day is probably going to be wetter and certainly cooler. And here's your weather stat of the day. Last 18 days, 14 of the last 18 have seen a trace or more of rain. So we've been in a rainier pattern the last 2.5 weeks. So here's your forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy, turning cooler as that front continues to move through. The cooler air will spill down in from the north and west, 45. Then for tomorrow, partly sunny skies, 63. The high temperature, by far the better of the 2 weekend days. Tomorrow night, clouds will thicken up. Light rain showers arriving primarily late. I think late in the evening and overnight, 49 will be the low temperature. On Sunday, Mother's Day, probably not going to be doing a whole lot outdoors unless you're participating in the race for the cure. Otherwise, cloudy and cool, 62. Occasional rain showers throughout the day, so not a real pretty day. Damp, cool throughout the day. On Monday, cool with clouds, 60 degrees, and I will allow for a couple of showers, but I think there'll be many hours of the day Monday when it will not be raining. Then on Tuesday, partly sunny, 62, and Wednesday, clouds and sunshine, 66. So as we talked about here a couple of days ago, it would be a cooler temperature trend over the next week to 10 days, and that's certainly playing out. You can see low to mid 60s through the middle part of next week, with the normal high this time of year being around 69 degrees. And in that vein, I want to show you one more thing. It's the longer range temperature outlook. I always try and show you this from time to time. This comes out from the Climate Prediction Center, and they release these longer range trends, and it still looks as it did a week ago. Right through the middle part of the month, you can see the blue indicating below average temperatures throughout the Great Lakes and the Northeast. That would include us. And as I talked about, that probably means more low to mid 60 degree days rather than 70 degree days. Here's good news though. Look at the big B there. That sort of tan color, that is below normal precipitation for the next 2 weeks. Of course, this does not account for the fact that Sunday will be a rainy day, but it looks like perhaps after Sunday, we may get into a week to 10 day period when we don't get a lot of rain, or at least not as frequent as we've had 14 of the last 18 days. As always, I ask you to please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. We're going to continue to grow it. Check out my timeline. There's a nice little special, is the word I'm looking for. Brain's a little slow. Nice little special for golfers that you can sign up for. We're giving away a gift card, and also there's a special this weekend for our golf sponsor. So please check out PittsburghWeatherNow.com for that information. And again, a big thank you to my fine friends at Chick-fil-A in Robinson for sponsoring Whiteboard Weather. Pay them a visit there. Amy and her crew are good people out there in Robinson/North Fayette. Finally, I want to take a moment to all mothers to wish you a very, very heartfelt happy Mother's Day this weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. Unfortunately, I can't bring you better weather on Mother's Day, but get out and do some fun stuff tomorrow if you can. Tomorrow is certainly the better of the 2 weekend days, but a very happy Mother's Day. And of course, to my mother, who is still watching right now, happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'll see you this weekend for sure. So I appreciate all mothers. You guys do great work. Keep it up, and all the best this weekend. I will talk to you on Monday.